We will discuss all that, inshallah. So let's see a little bit of some of our website today. The left-hand side, we have in the left-hand side the sign-in form that without any styling, just using HTML code. It shows only just the content of your form. يعني HTML, as we said, focus on what will be presented. I want a header. I want 2 text fields. I want a button, etc. Without any styling. In the right-hand side, you can see the same form with the same HTML code, but different look. And this is because we added CSS on it. Also, one header, 2 text fields, one login button, and a paragraph with a link. Okay, it's the same HTML code, but one with CSS code. So first, HTML. HTML commands comes in the form of elements and tags. And normally the tags come in pairs. Let me put the laser so you can see what I'm pointing at. So HTML commands normally comes in pairs, like this one here. The first one called starting tag, and the second is the end tag. So, okay. Then we have comments. Also, it's a big topic in programming. For those who don't know what a comment is, well, the comments actually is important to the code, although it doesn't do anything or change anything in the code, because the program once indicates this starting tag, whatever comes after it, it will neglect it until it reaches the end tag. So the way to write a comment is open a comment tag, put your comment, and then close it with this tag. Also, if you want to apply any tag to any element, you just put the opening tag, put your element here, and close the tag. We will explain what the tags will do right now, but let's look first at the structure of HTML documents. HTML documents consist of this one, HTML tag, consists of 2 main parts, the head tag and the body tag. Okay, this is the starting tag for body, and this is the ending tag for body, as we said. And the body tag, you include the content of your page or your document. All your content put in here will be shown in the web page. We have also the heading tag, which includes many tags. One of them is the title tag, which you put your title of your website or web page. It will be shown in the browser. And many tags also including the head, which facilitate the search engine and stuff like that. But let's see now the HTML tags we said before. I know it wasn't clear, but this will simplify everything to you. So we have examples of tag like P stands for paragraph. So basically, whatever you write inside this tag, it tells the program that I want this text to be in a paragraph form. Okay, so this tag, what do it inverts the text in here to be in a paragraph format. Also, we have another example, the B, which you can make words in bold format. So simply you put your word here between these tags. It will be bold in the deployment in your web page. Also, we have line break. Whatever you want a new line, just put this. It doesn't have ending tag, just starting tag. And this also horizontal row. It puts a separator horizontally in your web page. It's used a lot in websites also. We have division, subscript, H1, image, and input. Division, you will see it a lot in many projects. It has many advantages. We will take what we need today. We will see it in the project, inshallah. We have subscript, It basically what does, it used in mathematical equations, like you want to write x2 with 2 is a subscript to x, so you just put x and open the tag sub, put 2, and in the tag it will be in a subscript format. We have h1, which is tells the program that whatever you write here you wanted a heading, so it will be like font big and stuff like that. We have also heading 2, heading 3, for heading 6. They are decreasing in size. So H1 is the biggest heading. It's called the main heading. We have H2, which is smaller than H1. H3 is smaller than H2, and etc. We have image tag. We will use it today. So focus on the syntax of it. You open the image tag, and inside the image tag, you put the image source. So it's inside the opening tag, and there is no closing tag. This for insert image. And input tag, lastly, we will use it today also to include our text fields and buttons. You just specify the type you want here, whether you wanted text or you wanted a button. Okay, so next, let's talk a little bit about CSS. For those who don't know what CSS is, we said it's for styling the content, but it has actually many benefits. So CSS is designed to enable the separation of presentation and content. So it allows you to put your content in the HTML file without anything else, and put the styling in a different sheet. This allows the separation. It's very useful because you actually can style your code in HTML file using a style tag, but it will be complex and you may repeat things and it will be a mess. Yeah. So it's a way to organize. Also improves content accessibility, as we said. Content will be easy to read, more readable, enables multiple web pages to share the same formatting. So this is important, and you see it a lot in real websites. The same many pages has the same formatting. So basically, you write one CSS file and attach it to many HTML pages, and they will share the same formatting. Also reduce complexity and the repetition in the content, improves the page load speed. And it has more, but now let's see how we write the code, or what does the code look like. So here we have on the left hand side some HTML code. To make it clear, we have you see here div tag, division tag. Okay, it consists of many tags inside it. So heading, division, paragraph. Okay, and on the right hand side we have CSS code that styles that HTML. So how you style your HTML code? Basically, you put the tag name, open brackets, and style as you want. So basically, you tell the program whatever you write here, it will be applied on all paragraphs in your HTML file with a single code. Okay. Here we have also the division. Write the tag and then put your content here. It basically does that. I want to edit this division and this division with this. Okay. So it adds the style to all your tags in the HTML file. But you may notice the classes we didn't mention yet. It's very useful. You will see it in many projects. So let's break down what's class and what's uses. So class basically is the way. Okay, so classes is important. Why? Because it's organizing your code. It's basically as you give the division a name. If we see here back again, you are giving this division a name. So it provides more specificity. If you want just this division, you call it by its class name. We will see how we use the class now, but the way you write it, it's inside the opening tag. Like this is example. Inside the paragraph opening tag, you put class equal and put your class name, whatever you want. Then we will see here the same HTML code, but different way to style them with CSS. This time using the class name. If we see back here, we used the tag names to edit all, yani here, it's editing all paragraphs in your HTML file. But here, we used classes. And the way you use class is writing dot class name of the tag. It basically, we use it if we want to make specific styling about some content. So basically, I'm telling I want the max width of the division or of the tag that has container class name. So type what we use it because sometimes if you put the div here instead of container, it will edit all divs in your web page, right? We said that. But if I just want to edit this tag, for example, I want to edit this div without this. If I write div here, it will edit all divs. So I call the class name which image box, and then edit this div individually. We will see here examples. If I want to edit h2, if I just put h2 and continue editing, it will edit all h2 in our HTML file. But if I want this only heading to be edited, I just put before it its parent class name. So h2 is inside a division tag with a class name container. So if I want to edit this tag individually, I just put the parent tag dot container and put the tag that I want to edit. Here's another example. If you have multiple parents, I want, for example, to edit the image, this image right here. If we see, there's an image tag inside this division, which has a class name image box. So the image has a parent called image box, but actually image box is inside another division with a class name called container. So the way you write it, if you take inheritance, it will be easier for you. So you put the parent dot container and child dot image box and image, and you edit whatever you want. We will use classes today, so I hope it's clear for you. If there's any question, please ask in the chat and tell me if I'm going quick, if I'm going slow, because I can't judge it by myself. So please in the chat, like if you have any questions, just ask. And if you want Abdurrahman, there's a link for question and answer if you want to share it. Okay, so let's continue. We finished HTML and JavaScript and CSS, sorry. So what is JavaScript? Wait a second. Okay, there's a link for you if you want to ask any question. Okay, so let's have a brief of JavaScript. Is a scripting or programming language that allows you to implement complex features on your web pages. So this function right here, I take it as an example. We will use it today to show our animations. So basically, I want to explain this quick, and then we will explain it again in the code. But listen to me carefully. Okay, we have here section equal document dot query selector, in quotation selector. So we just want to know what document is. Section here is a variable. You just decide your name, and then document is actually a method. Have a method query selector that returns the first element within the document that matches the specified selector, which we put here. So whenever the program indicates section in our the word section in our HTML code, it will return section to this document and save it in this variable. We have also another and last method we will discuss now is element.classList. So we put our element here, okay, .classList. Class list can be used in multiple in manipulating the class list. Okay, in our example we used toggle method, and there is there is add, there is remove, there is replace, but we will use toggle now. I won't bother you with the code right now. You will see it in the code, inshallah. So, if is anything not clear or everything is okay, so please chat, be alive. Can you see chat? Please chat. Yeah, here. Okay. وعليكم السلام. ممكن تطبيق عملي؟ Of course. We are here. يعني our main goal is to do practical projects and web pages. We are here to remove the theoretical or complete the theoretical part that university gave us, and then we implementing our theoretical in a practical way here. So we are doing weekly sessions about the web development and other sessions if you want to see them. We have cloud computing, we have other stuff. So let's focus now on web development. هل الترتيب مهم؟ أي ترتيب؟ جابر. So far so good. Okay, right. Okay, so far it's clear. Amazing. Everything good, but can you share the slides as reference for us? Of course, I will give you the recording, so it will be easier for you to follow up. Yani, you don't have to know everything. You will have the recording and everything. الترتيب في JavaScript. I'm assuming you mean that the position of JavaScript in our code, right? Yes, it's important. Yeah, section and container. Okay, you will see it in the code. It's an example of our project today. I will explain what's section and what's container. It's things we name. It's not part of JavaScript. Okay, thank you, Batul. Jabir, all of these languages are front end, right? Yes. Okay, so there's you are going to PHP after this topic? Yes, we have plans in upcoming sessions, and we give you a form to, and I will share it again, to write whatever you want to be included in the upcoming sessions. So yeah, we will include PHP inshallah. If there is many students want it, so we will send you a form to write whatever you want in upcoming session, inshallah. Okay, do you ready for the project? Let's do the page now. Are you ready? Chat. Yes. Okay. I will share with you the final product of the project to see how it looks. Yani. Okay. So I'll share it now. Okay. Do you see the screen? Do you see the screen? Okay. So this is the page we will do today. It's a simple one. We have an image here, and we have sign-in form with text fields and login button, and we will include some animations. When you don't have an account, you want to sign up, it will not go to another page. It's in the same page. Create an account with also some animations, as you see. So we will do this today, inshallah, if the time is good. Okay, and also I included some tricks for guys who requested responsive designs. So as you see right here, when the page comes to a mobile phone size, it will be displayed in mobile form. So right here, and the animation still works. Also, we have right here an option, it's good option for if you want to see in mobile devices right here, toggle device toolbar. So you define the device you want. iPhone X, it will look like that. If we go to iPad Pro, it will look like that. So it's responsive. This is called the responsive web page. It's used because you want to make your web page consistent or good for all devices for your users. So you bought the device and it will show the final product. Okay. So this is the final product of our page. So let's now start the implementation. I'm still sharing. Okay. So we want to open now the. Okay. I will share my screen. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. I think you can see the screen, right? Okay. So basically, we will start by initiating a Visual Studio. If you want to start, I just here created a file called our first project. It's empty, but when we go to open Visual Studio Code, so open Visual Studio Code with me. Okay. Okay, Visual Studio Code, come up. Okay, so I'll maximize the screen. Okay, so first thing you want to do is click on this icon right here and click on open folder. So I will choose the folder that I created. Where is it? I think it's the Visual Studio Codes. Yeah, DC. Our first project. So I will choose the file that it's empty, okay, and open it. Okay, let's remove this. Okay. So first thing you wanna create an HTML file. So you go to this new file and click. I will name my HTML file called index.html file. You can actually name it whatever you want. It doesn't have to be index.html, but it have to be .html. Okay. And actually, index has a benefit here because it tells the program that the index.html it will be the main page of your website. Okay, so whenever you open the website, it will open in this page first. Okay, so I want just guys, if you reached this far, if you created an HTML file. If anyone didn't do the steps, write in chat. We will go on them again. Okay. What platform you recommend? Ahmed Gamal. I'm working on Visual Studio Code, but if you want, there's yeah, Visual Studio Code is good. Yeah. Okay, you Abdurrahman is answered. Can you zoom in, please? Okay, zoom. Actually, I will increase the. Okay, I'm zooming now. Increase the font size. It's increased. Okay, let's put 16. I zoomed in. So you see the hello. Okay. Okay. Yes, Jabir, the session is recorded. Yes. I did the steps so far. Okay. Jabir is the only one that told me that he did the steps. Anyone didn't do the steps? I assume you all did the steps. I did too. Okay. Okay. So you are right, all right here in the HTML page, right? Okay. So before we start, I want to download an extension. It's good. It's called. You go to this icon right here and write live server. Okay. Live server. Live server. What's this? Oh, I installed it already. So it will. It's this one. Click install. It will. What basically it's a function. It shows you the progress of your code. Whenever you change anything, it will be changed in the website instantly. So you keep up what you are doing. So go to this icon again. Type live server. It's this one. Just click install, and you will be good here. Okay. So let's do this. And I show example. It will be shown whenever I save. I click save. Okay. So first thing you wanna do is there is a shortcut that configures everything you want into your HTML. Just write HTML. It will appear here. HTML5. If you click it, it will go. It will do a shortcut to everything you want to start your project. So. Keep up with me, please. I want to be focused. Okay. Okay, I just installed it. Nice. Okay, Jabir. I hope the others too. I will wait 1 minute, just as explaining some stuff. I will show you if I write hello here and save. Okay, I saved. Okay, wait a minute. There's something. Okay. I just created a new page. Okay. Okay, I can open, double click, open live server. Okay, it will start the live server as you see here. Okay, let's just remove this. Okay, our hello is presented here. So our HTML file is working. Okay, I hope you see it now. So basically, the live server, you double click on your HTML5, open with live server. Okay. Okay. So actually, what I did is just typing hello inside the body tag. If you remember, we said the body tag that has everything you include in your page. So whatever you write here, it will be shown here. And if you remember the title tag, as I said, you put a title, it will be shown here, as you see. Okay, there's a comment. Right. I just installed it. Okay, what was the first step of each file? Okay, so you go to this icon, okay? This icon and create new file, this one, if you see it. Okay, let me remove this. Ready? Okay, you just click new file, name the file as you want, like and then it will be shown right here. So if you want to name it index.html, it's up to you. But this is what I did here. I hope it's clear for you, Jabir. Okay, so how live server opened? From this icon, okay, extensions. Okay, you open it. Type on the search bar live server. Okay, then open it. It's this one. Just install it, and it will do everything. You don't do have anything else. Okay, so I'll keep it here. Okay, Jabir. Okay, Thanos, Jen. Tell me if you got it. Okay. Okay, everybody. So I hope you did this shortcut HTML5. Will generate everything you want here. Okay, I got it. Got it. Nice. I couldn't open the page on the right. Okay, you want to do this? So basically, you take your code and slam it in the left-hand side. Okay. I couldn't open the page on the right. Okay, so just double click or right click, open with live server here. And I split the screen so you can see the code and see the web page. Okay, got it. Okay. Okay, so I will show you that the code works now. So hello world and save. Whenever I save, it will be shown here. Let's save. Okay, so hello world appeared here. So we officially have a website now. Okay, so title tag here. We just write our website tag, our name. So our first app for them. It will be shown right here. See? If you show it right here, if you see it, okay. So let's now start coding. Start our HTML code. Okay. So I want to ask you a question, everybody. Where is the? Okay, let me give you this one. This one here. Okay. So this is our web page. Okay. Okay. I want you, everyone, to look at this form carefully and tell me what it includes or what is the content of our form here. 1, 2, 3. What's the content? 1, something, 2, something, etc. So, tell me your comments. So, yes, Jabir, picture. First one, correct. Okay. What else? We have a picture, right? What else? What we have else? We have inputs. We have username name box. Okay, so inputs correct, username box correct, title Batul correct, and we have a background correct, Mahmoud. Okay, and there's also here, if you see, we have text, a paragraph with a link. Okay, Layla container. Okay, you are advanced. Okay, okay. So we included almost everything in our page. Let's include it in our HTML now. Okay. So back to this default. This is the final product, and this is the default. Okay. So let's remove hello world. We want to include an image. Okay. What's the code for image? Okay. So all your code will be in tags. So there is an image tag. You just open the tag, write image, and then click tab. And then do anything. Okay, so you put your source code here, source for the image, then close the tag. This is the image tag, how we write it. Okay, so open the image tag and put inside the opening tag the source and include an image. So I have an image here. It's called login, I think. Oh, I didn't include photos. Okay, so I'll go to Okay, I will go to what I gave on the photo. Okay, you just put in your empty file here the any picture you want. Just download it, or you have already photos. Just put it here. Okay. So I'll bring my pictures now and put them here. Okay. I already downloaded two pictures. I put it in the file, so I can access it in the code. So first, I couldn't access the image because it wasn't in the file. But now, if I bring the code and write login page, what's called login image. Okay, it's here. Okay, this one. Yes. Okay. Okay. Save. Okay, it doesn't show, but it's shown right here. Okay, so there is a problem. Okay, what I didn't do. مساحة هنا. Everything is working now. Okay, so this image I got it right here. Okay, if I save it, fresh. Okay, the page appeared, but it's really big, so don't bother with it right now. So okay, what we see the content is Jabir said we have pictures. Okay, Ahmed Jamal inputs, Jabir username box. Okay, so we have also no one said it's a heading. Oh, Batul said we have a title. Okay, so the way I wrote the title is using h2 tag. This tag h2, I put sign in. Okay, okay. If I save it, not this one. Okay, so it appeared right here. Okay, I will just remove the image right now and include it once we edit because it's very big. So I will use the comments if you remember. This, this, this. Okay, and close the comment. Okay, so this code right here, line 10, is neglected by the program because it's a comment right now. So that's one way to use comment if you want to include a code but not show it in the website. Okay, so the heading now is working. Okay, second thing we have a form, username, password, login. Okay, so the text fields, now we will create username and password. Text fields, it's the tag input. Okay, the type of them text. Okay, if we save, go to document. Now the input appears here. Okay, let's rename the document to first app again. Save. Okay. Okay, so everything is working now. Alhamdulillah. Okay, so let's copy this code. Okay, so we have now two text fields right here. If you can see it. Okay, so One also attribute in input tag is called placeholder. If you write placeholder and write username, for example, if I save it, you will see it right here. It's placeholder. It means يعني, if the user didn't write anything, it will be displayed username. Also, we can write it in the password. Okay, placeholder also, and type password. So it's automatically displayed. Nice. Okay, so we made the heading. We made two text fields. What else? We have a button. Okay, the button is also an input tag. So if we go right here, you see the code, guys? Yeah, Mahmoud, source src equal open quotations and put your image source. Yeah, okay. Okay, so to include a button, it's also an input, but type is submit. Okay, if you see it here. Okay, but actually I want to change the word submit. I want it to be login as this one. So just put the attribute inside also the input tag called value. And inside put the value you want. So I want login. If I save, okay. So login is really there. So if everyone got to this point, yalla. Okay. Yes, yes. Oh, they were busy writing the code. Okay. Okay, everything now is okay. We just have to include one more thing, which this one. Okay, it's a paragraph, and inside it there is a link. So, how to include this? So, paragraph, you know the tag for paragraph, right? What's the tag for paragraph? Yalla. What's the tag for paragraph? Yes, B Mahmoud. Or Mumtaz. Nice, excellent. So we write B, okay, and write whatever we want in the paragraph. So I wanted to say, don't have an account. Okay. Okay, question mark. Okay, don't here. Sign up. Okay, so it will show here in the screen the paragraph, but actually the sign up is not a link. So I forget to introduce you the link tag. It's actually A. A. If you write tab, there's attribute hypertext reference. So you put anything. I will just put hash and save. Okay. And then inside the tag, write the word that you want to be an link. So I write sign up. Okay, so it's shown right here. But if I click on it, it will not do anything because I didn't set a reference to go. So you build the website you want to go if needed. Yeah. Wait a second. Okay, so now we know the code for sign up. We will put it inside the paragraph. So I cut it and put it instead of this word. Right this, right like that. So if I minimize the code, where is settings? Okay. Put the size 26. So now I have a paragraph with don't have an account, then a tag and اسمه إيه? A link inside the paragraph. So it's inside the paragraph as you see here. Okay. So show it better. Okay. Okay, again, to write a link, you open a tag, put your reference here, and then inside the two tags, put the word you want. So let's make it capital letter. Everything good now. Okay. So now we officially did the content for everything in our page. We have a title right here, sign in, h2. Okay. We have two inputs, text fields, type text, and we have submit, which is the button is login right here. So if I write anything here, okay, let's write my name, Salman. And the password, if I write 123, okay. But actually, see here, we don't want to show the password here. So one way to do it is go to input type, and instead of text, put password. Okay. So if I save and write my name again, and then the password 123, it's shown in password form. So you specify the type that you want your input. There's text type, there's password, and there's submit, which is the button. Okay. So now we included everything in our page. And we have also image, but I didn't display it. If we display it here to make you guys see what's going on. Okay, so if I went to the page now, okay, the picture is taking a cover image, but the same form is actually under it, okay? Because the HTML works, if you put anything first, it will be shown at the top, and everything below it, it will show the web page below it, okay? Okay, let's turn back to the code. Okay, let me do this now. Yeah. Okay, I will remove the image again because it's very annoying. Now, what we will do? Okay, now we have the structure of our website. So we will use here. We'll use classes right here to make everything is specified and easy to use in our style, because we will start doing the style right now. So this doesn't look good, so we use the CSS. But actually, I will style the CSS code with classes. So let's add some classes. Add with me. I will add section tag. Okay, this section tag. Okay. Let's take everything and put it inside the section tag. So basically what I did here is create a section tag and put everything we did right now inside. It doesn't affect anything in the log, but it will help us in the code. Let's do this now. So you can guys see what I'm doing. Okay. So, okay. Now we will add a container, as Layla said before. So the container basically function is to contain our image. If you see it here, we want a container to contain our image. Now this is the section that has all things. We'll put inside the container that holds the image box and the form box. Okay. Okay, let's add a container below the section tag. So I want to add a division. Okay. And put inside the starting tag class container. Okay. So now this division is called container. I want everything inside it. So I'll close the tag after this paragraph. So division is for container. Okay. And everything else is inside this container. So we did the container, this one, but we want to include inside the container class for the image and class for the form. Okay, so how we will do it? Just do it with me. Everything will be clear after we add the classes. So let's add here a division. Okay, let's call it class user sign in box. Okay, I will call it that way. Okay, and this division actually is inside the container. Okay, inside the container. So I put it inside the container. This is the division for container. I put the closing tag here. I save. Okay, I saved everything. Okay, so we have now container class and user sign in box class. Okay, so what we want inside the sign in box, we want an image and we want the form box. So we will add two classes really quickly. Okay, so div for the image box class for image box. Okay, and put the image inside it. Okay. So now we have an image box, and we want div for the form box class. Okay, and the form includes the heading, title, the two text feed, and the paragraph. So we'll close the tag after the paragraph. So I close the tag after the paragraph. Okay, right here. Okay. Everything look good. Okay. So let's recap again. We have a section that includes class called container. Let's maximize this one. As you can see, okay, section. Just revision your code, revise on your code if everything okay. Okay, we have a division called container. It has user sign-in box, and we will include the sign-up box that we should, but not now. Now, the user sign-in box consists of two things: the image box and the form box. Okay, this one right here, the image box. This is the container. Okay, this is the image box, and this is the form box. Sorry. Okay. So I know, guys, it will be hard in the first, but actual classes is way important, and it will make everything easier in the styling. So be patient. Yani. The coding want you to be patient. You don't have to be frustrated every time, or you just will quit doing coding. Yeah. So, okay, let's go back. We have a image box and form box, and then there's a tag called form. Actually, quite good. We'll put our form inside it from the H2 to the paragraph. Okay, we put inside the form. Okay. So now, let's remove this. Yeah, I want to check if everybody is with me. Let's see the chat. Sir, what is the shortcut for doing multiple line of code? Okay, so I just highlight the lines and click on tab button. If you know tab button, it will move my code like this here. Okay. Where can I find the records? Okay, so Abdurrahman, please answer to the questions because we are focusing now. Okay, so guys, I want to check the code again because if anything is not doesn't match, it will be errors everywhere. Okay, we have a container class inside section tag. Okay, okay, section tag here that has a division called container, which has a division for user sign box. We will focus on doing the sign in form first. Don't bother with the sign up now. So we will do division for sign box that includes an image box and form box. An image box includes the image that we want to include, and form box is including the form that we want. Okay. Okay. Layla, you can use better extensions to your code format automatically. So tell us the extension. It will be good for everyone to know it. Okay, Batul. Okay. Now let's continue, everyone. So let's go to the CSS now. So focus with me because we are now creating a CSS file. So the same steps. Go to new file from here. Okay, focus now. New file. I will call it style or whatever you want, and then .css. Enter. Now we have a class called style.css, and we have HTML file. Okay. So the way we write CSS is you put the tag you want to edit, then open brackets and do whatever you want, right? So I have this basic step, which I put star and open brackets. What this does is you simply apply these changes in all of your elements in HTML. Okay. Okay, I will bring this back. Okay, so I want what? There's a bad thing in if you include an image or any heading or stuff like that, it will come with its own attribute. So I'll remove them quickly. So I put the margin. I want the margin to be 0. To put everything in the default padding 0. Okay. I'll do everything in box sizing, box border box. I'll explain you what this does right now, and I will put the font family. Okay. To sans serif. So everyone. Okay. It will. If now we refresh, you will not see any change in the code. Why? Because we didn't attach this CSS file to our HTML file. So this important step you have to be aware of because I fill in it most of the times. So the way you attach this style sheet to your index is going to inside of the heading of the head element tag, okay, and use the tag link, this one, okay. And basically what you write the reference for the style sheet you want to address here. So we name it style.css. Now you see the design is different now. We have no margins and padding, okay. So it works now. If I said مثلا the background, okay, to be this color, okay, so everything works now. Okay, let's remove this too. Okay. Or are you typing it in CSS? Okay. We actually can style in HTML, but as you can see, if we write more code in here, it will be a mess everywhere. So I use it to organize my code better And we already discussed its benefits in the slides, if you remember. We can use CSS to attach many files to the same CSS formatting. So you don't have to replicate what you did. You just write one file and apply it to all your pages you want. So it's a great way to use CSS. It's really useful. Yeah. I mean, you can you wait. So I write the code. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, we will now will not go to HTML. We will write our CSS code. Okay. So now what we want to do is edit everything, every element we have in HTML. So everything look good. So we have section tag. What we will want to do is make the position. Okay, guys, I didn't explain what this do. So I hope you know what the margin and padding is. If you don't know, there's a great way to explain what's padding and what's margin is. I open. Okay, let's maximize this. Okay, I want here to step one, click right click, and click on inspect. Okay, it will go you to this tool. It will be used a lot. Okay, so as you can see here, this one, it explains, if I can maximize this. Okay, so now, if you see here, you can see it, I think. Can't I maximize it here? Okay, so actually the margin is you put, for example, I want the margin for this title to be 10 pixels. What it will do, it will make a margin 10 pixels around it, so everything will come in 10 pixels after it. So I will try it now. You can see it. Okay, there's a better way. We can go to W3 schools. I like this schools. Okay, I want margin, for example. Margin CSS. That's good. Okay, so I'll explain you the margin and padding. For those who don't know, I know most of you know it, but it's important to know. So if you use margin, like this one, for example, okay. So he wrote this division, as you can see here, and but this element has a top margin 100 pixels. So if you see the title here, it's 100 pixels away from this division. So this code right here, margin top, he bought 100 pixels above it and 100 pixel in the bottom, and 150 and 80 to right and left. But the code we used here is only called margin. That basically does 0 in the top and right and left and bottom around the. Okay, I will see you now. Okay, so let's edit on this. Okay, I want the margin on the top be, for example, 200 pixels. If I run it, you will see the element will go down because we have a bigger margin in the top. Okay, if I reduce the margin from the right, okay, 15 pixels, I run it. Okay, this is the right, yes. Okay. Okay, I can remove all and put, for example, margin. I want it 0. If I run it, see, it will be 0 pixels away from the title. Okay, I know we take a long time in this, but actually let's focus now on the page, our code. Where's the mouse? Okay. What's this? And what is this? Where is my? Okay. So the padding is the same, but it's actually the distance between the element and the border. So if there is a border around it, okay, you can you edit the padding. It will be inside the border and the element. Okay, so let's continue quickly because we want to finish it today. So we set the section position to relative, mean height, the minimum height to be 100, be port height. I want the background, okay, to be the color we set it. It's actually have a hexadecimal number 70. Okay, so this you put any color you want. Okay, so what I want else? I want to display flex. Justify content. Line items. Center. So everything is going crazy right now. Let's continue. I want the padding to be 20 pixels and transition to be 0.5 seconds. Okay. Okay, guys. So everything now is going to center of the page. Why? Because I wrote here display flex and justify content to center and line items to center. So what basically display is a call property that can specify where your content will be displayed in your web page. So and there is many values. One of them is flex. So I use it because we want to display the image beside the sign-in form. Let's bring back the image real quickly. Okay, let's remove this comment. Save. Don't forget to save your work, everyone. Okay. Okay. So I will not jump out this code for now because if everyone is writing the code, so I'll stay here for a while. Let's bring this. Okay, so like this. Okay, I want after section I want a container. The way you write container dot container. Okay, open brackets. Okay, I want the container to be position relative also. Okay, yes, I see. Okay, there's a comment. What is the save second? What's for? So you see here the transition is a property for the animations. If you remember the animations, if you see everything is moving. So I specify the time that I want the animation to end. So I tell basically the program that I want this animation to finish in half a second. Okay. So if I increase it, it will take much time to do the animation. So I will do every transition in this code to be 0.5 seconds. Okay. Okay, kindly explain position property. Very excellent question. Okay, so position here, I actually have very good tutorial here. Okay, so let's open W3 scores here. Okay. So this explains position property. It has values. We use the flexed, right? Or اسمه ايه؟ Where display explain position, not not this one. Yeah. Okay. So the position have static, relative, sorry, absolute, fixed, and sticky. We will use here relative and absolute. So basically, if we see relative here, position relative. So it basically tells the position relative to its normal position. Okay, so let's try this demo. Okay, so an element with position relative is position relative to its normal position. So you can basically use this to use other editing on it. Yani you can adjust to the left 30 pixels and stuff like that. But if we try the absolute relative, it's actually you can't edit its positioning. It will be positioned based on its parent, like this one right here. So this division is absolute position. It will be positioned here. So whatever you, if you minimize this one and move it, it will not change its position, and it will be in the same position. If I minimize it here, okay. It doesn't go with. Do you see the paragraph right here? It all the paragraph is displayed, but this one it doesn't display because I set the position to be absolute. I want it in this position no matter what, based on its parent. Okay, so this parent is relative and absolute. Why container has dot before and section not? Very good question. Okay, let's go. Okay, so if you focus on HTML, you will see that section is a HTML tag. Okay, so the way you edit the tag is just put the name. Okay, but if you want to edit a class name, you have to put dot before it. So the container is not a tag. The tag is division. But I want to call it by its name, by its class name. I mean, so you put dot container. That tells the program that you referring to a class name. Okay. So I hope. Okay, Leila, thank you. Got it. Okay. Okay, alhamdulillah. Okay. So let's continue with the container to finish it. We set the background to gray. You can also edit the colors from here. Just hover over the color and choose whatever you want. Okay, but I wanted this color. Also I want box shadow. To be 0 of 10 pixels. Okay, I don't want red. I want it 0. I want the shadow to be black. Okay, guys, whenever you see this format, okay, it's basically it's in everywhere. It's also in margin. Let's see what are we doing here. So the image is very big. Okay, let's leave it now. Okay. So what I was saying, yes, this format, it's basically consists of four spaces. So basically you are saying this, I don't want shadow from the top. So the first one comes in the top. So it basically, in this format, if you go to the Martian here, first one is the top, then right, then bottom, then left. So what I mean by this is if I said I want 0, then 15 pixels. So I basically said I want 0 pixels from the top, 15 pixels from the right, 50 from the bottom, and this is the color. Okay, it will be shown in the left. Okay, so I also could set the margin to be 0, 0, 0, 0. It's basically the same as we set 0, 0. 0 here, if you want put just one number, it will automatically put it everywhere, يعني from the top, right, left, etc. Okay, so box shadow here, closed box shadow. Okay, so this sets for container. Everything in the page will be updated as we go. So now we edited the section and container. We want to edit whatever inside them now. So inside the container, if you remember, we have user sign box. So we how we call the user sign box. If you see it right here, if you want to call this to edit on this. So its parent called container and it has parent called section. So the right we write it is section, then parent of it is dot container, and then put the class name you want to edit. We want to edit dot user. Open the bracket. This basically tells the program that I want to edit user, which has a container parent and section parent. So this is the way it goes. You want to edit this class, this division. Everything you will write inside the brackets, it will apply on all of these. So there you write it. Section.container.user. So basically you are referring to this. Okay. This one. Okay, you wrote a code about the link in HTML. Can you show it again? Okay, I'll show it quickly, please. Okay, so there is inside the head tag. Okay, you go inside the head tag. Okay, I put it below the title tag. You put link. Okay, and this one. You include the CSS file you created. Okay, dot user, not the full name of the class, Mahmoud. Yes, and I will explain it. It will be clear once we go. You will see it. Okay, why do we make divisions? Okay, so I made divisions to create classes. As I said, it will be good in the styling. So you will see everything now, and I'll explain it once the structure is finished. So I want the position to be absolute, not relative. Zoom. Okay, I want the width to be 100%. Guys, pay attention with 100% more pixels. And I'll explain what does it mean. And height also, I want it to 100%. So basically, what this does is you're telling that user class okay, to be position absolute relative to the container. Top 0 and left 0 is actually its position from the top and left refer to the container. So basically you're telling that I want the user to be at the same position as the container. So it will be like if we move both the top to be 100 pixels. Okay, let me show you. Okay, the top and left one. Okay, where is it? Is this one? Okay. So let's put this one. So basically now you see this one. Okay, so you see here a lot of divisions. There's this division 1, division 2. Okay, this division element has position absolute and top 0. So top 0, it's container in red box. Okay, so basically it will be here. If we place the top to be 50 pixels, as this one, the second division, you see the division started 50 pixels away from the top of the container. Same goes as left. If I put left 0, the divisions will be placed to the left of the container. But if we set left 50 pixels, it will go to the right 50 pixels away. Okay. So there's not a B. Okay. Let's go back to our page. Okay, now. I want the user again to be displayed as flex. Let's go for the image box. I will edit now because I'm frustrated about the web page that beside me. So how I refer to the image box? Basically, its parent is user. It's inside user, and it's inside container. So we'll take this code. Okay, here. Okay, and include image box. Okay. So now I'm doing the image box right now. I want its position to be relative. Expression. I want width to be 50% of the sign-in page, and I want height to be 100%. And I want transition to be also 0.5 seconds. So this is the image box. Okay. So why I want the image box to be width 50% and height 100%? If you look here at the final product, right here. Okay, let's break it down to you. So this all page is section tag, and it's inside it, it's container tag. So this container class, okay, it has a sign-in form and sign-up form, but we are doing the sign-in now. So this image box, I want 50% to the what, to its parent. So the percentage refers that you want the width of the image to be 50% of its parent. So we want to include beside the image, we want the sign-in form, right? So you want to give 50% to the image and 50% to the form. We will do it right after the image. Okay, and also if you remember, display flex. Where is display flex? Yes, this one. This that allows us to make the photo and the form beside each other. Okay. Okay. Let's give the code a space. Okay. Now we, guys, did you write the code for now? Okay. So just recap, we edited container and user, and we just finished the image box. Okay. So we want to edit this image, the big one right here. So the way to call image is just write its name, right? So I'll say image. I want to edit my image tag, but actually I can't call it like this because it will edit every image in my page. So I have to specify it. So I'll take its parent, this one, and put it before the image. So now basically I'm editing the image right now. So I want the image to be positioned to its parent. So I'll use position absolute. I don't want the image to change its position. I want in the top right corner. So I put top 0 and left. I don't want any left pixels. So I put it 0 also. I want the width of the image to be 100% of the image box, so 100%. And I want its height, if you see it here, it takes here, it takes the width 100%, but the height is not correct. So let's edit the height right now. So I want the height to be also 100% of its parent. So height, I want it 100%. So now, see here, the image is now, it's really excellent. We finished it already. So to say its position is absolute to its container, it's in the top right, top left corner. So we put top 0 and left 0. Its width and height 100%, not the whole page. It's 100%. It's relative to its parent, to the image box. This is its parent. Okay. We already edited the image box, so we don't need to do anything else. Okay. We finished the first part of the form, the image box. We now want to do the form box. If you see here, we have image box and form box. And then we will finish the sign-in form. So I will look for the chat. Why do you make divisions clear? Thanks. Okay. Are you keeping up, guys? Thanks, Abdurrahman, for looking up for questions. If anything, just tell me, guys. Okay. So is everything clear now? Is any attribute bother you or you don't understand it from what we wrote right now? Everything clear, guys? I know it's a bit much coding, but you will use it a lot and that you will be familiar with it. Yani. So Batul clear, okay Batul, alhamdulillah. Jabir, I actually couldn't keep up with some parts, but I will rewatch. Okay, Jabir, صح. You focus on what we are doing, why we are doing this. So Jabir asked me if anything is not clear, if I'm passing anything. Just remind me. Booja, yes, so far it's going good. Okay. Yes, clear. Okay. So let's edit now the form. So the form has the same parent of the image box. Oh, Nabil asked the question, why did we use dot user? Like, why did we use that dot before user? Okay, so user actually here, this one, is a class name. So we said any class name, if you want to write it, you write it in this way. Like container is a class name, we write, okay, if you hover over it, okay, here, you will see, okay, the user here, okay, class user, is inside class container, which is inside section tag. Okay, we have also here image box is inside the user box. Okay, so this is the way you write classes. Okay, if it's a tag like a section and image, for example, you don't have to write dot. It's a tag name. But like if you see here, the section is a tag name. The image here is a tag name. But actually, the container, user are all classes. Okay, and image box also. Form box also is a class name. I hope Nabil, it's clear for you. Okay, right. Thanks. Okay, thanks, Nabil. Okay, so the way we edit the image, right? We want the form box. So the form box has the same parent as image box. So we take its parent. Okay, copy, paste, and then include dot form box. Okay, make sure of the spelling, the dots, and spacing. It's very important because you don't want to lose any progress. It will be complicated. Okay, so what I want in the form box, I want everything centered. I want everything centered. I want the background to be nicer. I want to display it flex just like the photo. Okay, photo is displayed in flex. So I want to make the phone box position relative. Okay, we give it as the picture. We want the width 50%. Okay, so it takes the 50% of the box of user box, sign-in box. Okay, we want the height to be 100%. Okay, what we want else background. Sure, it's right color. Reflex. Look. And justify content. Remind me guys to explain what's justify content. We said it earlier, but no one asked about it. Align content or align items to be centered as well. So basically, if you see here, I remove align content, align items. Focus with me, look in the screen. Align items, if I remove it, you see the sign up is up there. But once I include the align items, so it centers the element of the phone box. Okay. It centers in relative what? Justify content. Okay, align items is vertically, so vertical, and justify content is horizontally. So everything is centered horizontally by using justify content, but you can see it because it's actually taking the full width, so it's centered right away. Okay, so when we style more, you see it's centered more. Okay, okay, I want the form box. Okay, I don't like the sign-in to be in the left-hand side, so I will put padding. I want padding to be 40 pixels. Okay, so you see here, when I add 40 pixels, it adds 40 pixels from the right, from the bottom and top, and from the left as well. Okay. Okay, we finished the padding, and now it has animation also. So transition. You will see what the transition do when we add the animations. Okay. So I think everything is now completed in the form box. Now we want to edit the H2 first. So we will take each element and style it to be looking like this. Okay. So how I call H2, guys? I want you to write in the chat what I actually have to write to refer to this heading. So I'll bring up the HTML. Okay. So where is H2 in my HTML? It's right here, right? Okay. How I refer to it in the CSS? If you understand how CSS works and how we call the tags. So we said if we want to edit a tag, we just write its name, right? I write H2 and edit. If I set the color to red, for example, it will be edited, right? But we don't want to edit all H2s in our file. Okay, so Thanos said, okay, H2, dot form box H2. Okay, so Thanos said that form box, it's the parent of H2, which is correct. Dot form box. Okay, it's correct. But now form box has parents, so you have to include them already. So what's the parent for form box here? Form box. Okay, so guys, to read this again, is the style working because this will edit any H2 in your page, but you want to edit this H2 only. So how we do it? Okay, we add a class to H2. We can add class to H2, but we don't have to. Okay, image box. Um, okay, let's go to the HTML. Okay, so the parent for H2 is this class. Okay, so this division includes all this. So H2 is part of form box. Okay, let's see now what form box is actually its parent. So is it this one, image box? No, because this division, the user sign box, includes two divisions only. These two divisions. If you see, this division ends here, it also only had two child, the phone box and image box. So they are childs, not parents to each other. So the parent for phone box is user sign-in box. Okay. So the way we write it is h2, then dot phone box as Thanos said. Then the parent for phone box is what is this right here. These that we are typing all day. So section, it has a child container, it has a child user, section contain user. We also can write sign-in box, as someone said before, but we will use user because we want to have the same styling for the sign-in and sign-up. So we don't specify it only for the sign-in, we specify it for user, for sign-in and sign-up. You will see it later on, but this is the ancestors for H2. Okay, so I don't want it read now. I just putting example of, uh, of how it works. So I want the font size to be bigger or smaller, I think, font size. Hey guys, actually, okay, okay, okay. Okay, guys. I want to check if this one is clear. How you get the root for the child and parents. Is it clear now? Okay, yes. I know you did some part of it, but you have to really include all the parents so that we edit only the H2 that we need, not all H2s. Okay, yes, clear. Okay, guys. I think we did a good part. We did the image, and we almost finished the sign-in. We just have to edit everything individual. Do you guys want to take a break for 10 minutes and we come back? We come back, finish the rest. The rest will be easy because if we finished the sign-in form, the sign-up form will take the same styling, so we'll not do anything. We just have to include it in the HTML file, and that's it. Okay, so I think, sure. Okay, yes, Ahmed Jamal. Okay, so now we will take 10 minutes break. Okay, I will set it to 10 minutes. Okay, okay, maximize the page. And we will write back once the countdown is done. Okay, so guys, go bring some water, stretch your legs, and come back in 10 minutes. See you. Okay, assalamu alaikum. Hello, guys. I hope you are back by now. Okay, so wa alaikum salam. I just want to say that we already finished half of our project. We just want to do three codes, one for the heading, one for these two inputs, and one for the login button. Just three codes, and we'll finish sign up. I just want to get your comment. Oh, the time scared you. Me too. Okay. So now it's 11 o'clock, and we already barely finished um, like 50% of the project. Do you want to finish the sign in, then continue anytime else? Or if you're interested, we can finish it today if you want. We can speed up little fast, and you will see what's the final image look like. Yeah, and you will understand better why we use classes in the second part when we include the sign up form. You will see why you use classes. But I just want your opinion. Do you want to? We can finish the sign in form now and continue tomorrow, after tomorrow, anytime you want. I'm free. Or we finish it today. So up to you guys. Okay, Batul said speed up. Okay, I will tell you how long it will take. So the second part is shorter from the last part because we already did the styling for both. We just want to include. So it will take um, like 30 minutes. Okay. Okay, from 30, like to be sure, from 30 to 45. Okay, so maybe almost all of you want to finish it today. So I will try to finish it in less than 30 minutes because it's getting late. I don't want you to get bored or something. So let's now continue. We'll add three codes to the page. One for the H2, okay, and one for the text fields and one for the login button. So let's continue. So what I want in the H2. I want to edit the font size as I wish. So I wanted 18 pixels. So you see here change it little close to the format what we want. Okay, let's continue. Okay, there's a cool property called font weight where you can edit the weight of text. It's like bold in the Word document if you use it. Okay, so you specify the weight you want on the text you want. Okay, I want all the side letters to be uppercase. So how to use it? So text transform. This one, text transform, I want it to be uppercase. So you'll see the words went to uppercase condition. Okay, I can also use the letter spacing. Okay, space between letters I want it to be 2 pixels. So it will be more like a title it will be good. Last thing, I want it to be in center, of course. It's line center. Okay, in center. I want to take the full width of the form box. So how to take full width of your parent? You take the percentage meter, whether it's 50%, half the width, or 100%. Okay, so it's specifically in the center of the form. Yeah. Okay. So now what we will do, because if I try put it width, I want the width to be 100 pixels. So it's actually if I put a border around it, border, okay, I want the border to be solid, 1 pixel, okay, so this one, it's actually its width 100 pixels only, okay, and it's already in the center of these 100 pixels, okay, so this is the difference between 100 pixels and 100%. Is 100 pixels you specify, you want 100 pixels for the title, and 100% is actually the whole width of its parent. So the parent here, we add padding here if you remember, 40 pixels, okay? So the full width is from here to here, okay? And you want text align to be center, okay? Let's remove the border because we don't want border anymore. We're just putting to explain the point. Okay, I want margin from the text field. If you remember margin, there's one little easy margin button. You just put the margin you want from the bottom. Okay, I want to be a little bit, 10 pixels. And specify your color, whatever you want. I just use consistent colors for my website, so I already chose them. You can also, I chose this color. You can also change it whatever you want, whatever you want. From here, like this, all you want. But I just want it in a specific color. You guys may change it, may stick with me. Up to you. Is my voice clear right now? Yes, clear, Jabber. Okay. So Thanos said, why it's not in the center when the width is 100 pixels? Okay. When I say the width is 100 pixels, actually, let's make the border again. To make it clear border, I want it to be solid. I want it to be 1 pixel. Okay, let's make it red, for example. Be clear. Okay, if you see, text align is the method that controls the center or left or right. Okay, so if you see sign in up close, it's already in the center of its container, which is the border. Okay, so it's already working. Text align center. If I put it left, okay, you'll see sign in goes left, okay, in its border. Okay, if I said right, okay, you'll see it's moving the right. Okay, if I said center, it's in the center of your border. So this method is working right now. Okay, why it's not in the center of the form box? Because we specified I want this title to take 100 pixels only. Okay, so it's already ending here. So the program can take it to the center right here because I specified already I want just 100 pixel. But if I said I want the width to be 100%, I want the box, or I want the border to take 100%, and text align already takes sign in center of the border. I hope it's clear for you. Yeah. Okay. So I actually mess up many times, but I actually use this border method to see where's the object ending up. I'm just writing code to experiment with this. So if I want to experiment anything, I just add it here, see what's the change, and then remove it if I don't like it. Okay. So we finished the title or the heading as we call this one. We finished this one. We want to edit these two. We can edit these two with one coding because in our HTML, these two have the same tag name. So if we included input, it will edit this one, and also this one. So it will edit both three because they have the tag input. Okay. If we take its parent, the form box, okay, this one, copy, paste, and I want to edit the input tags like this. That's the way you write it, okay? Okay, I want them to take the width, like the title, to 100% of the form box. Okay, you see the change now? The all three changing, okay? Okay, I want padding, I want spacing between them, just a little bit, like 10 pixels, for example. So you see, the space is added inside here, not outside. Inside, we said padding is 10 pixels. If I want to see the margin, what is margin doing? You will see the change. If I want margin 20 pixels, for example, you will see in margins between the elements, okay? But the padding is actually, if you see here, if I remove padding, okay, you see it's shrink. Like the padding is from its border, from the element, between the element and the border. So if I want the padding to be 10 pixels, I want from username to the border 10 pixels, okay? So 10 pixels for me, 10 pixels for me, 10 pixels for me. I don't want the margin, so I remove the margin simply. It will look like this, okay? Okay, let's make it more prettier. So I want their background to be little gray colored. Okay, I wanted, I used this color before. No, I didn't use it. Okay. Okay. I wanted this gray color. So let's move down. We have space. I want the color from this method sets the color of the text inside. Okay, I will use this color. Okay. What else I want? I don't want any border. None. I don't want any outline. None. I don't want any box shadows. Okay. None also. Okay. I want the font size of them to make them feel good. Yeah, I would set the margin. You see here when we said you can just put one value like 10 pixels. It will edit the margins from all dimensions, from the top and bottom and left, right? But here I will show you how to use some of them and not all. Okay, so I'll remove this 10 pixels. I want to make the margin 8 pixels from the top. Okay, I just want from the top. I don't want anything else, okay? So if I write it like this, it will automatically do 8 pixels around top, bottom, left, right. I don't want that. I want just from the top. So I write just 0 from anything else. Like top, 8 pixels, zeros everywhere. I think if we remove these two, it will automatically be the same. Yes, it will be automatically the same. So if you write just 2, the program will understand this from the top, this from the right. Anything else you didn't try, so it will default be 0. Yeah. Okay. So if we want again, okay, see the structure. First value we put is the top. Second one is the right. Okay. Third is the bottom. And last is the left. Okay. So this is the structure. If you put first 8 pixels 0, 0, 0, that indicates that you want from the top 8 pixels 0, 0, 0. Or you just put two values to indicate that you want from the top only. I hope it's clear. You can use it a lot in your websites. You will organize more if you want from one dimension only. Okay. There's also a margin top. This one. But I'm showing you, guys, very alternative ways. If you notice, I bring up the code so you can know everything. I want letter spacing be 1 pixel. Guys, I'm sorry I cannot continue the project anymore. Inshallah, I will rewatch the session and will complete the project. Good night. Okay, Nabil. Good night, everyone. If you want to go, you are free. This is up to you guys. I'm just continuing for the people who want to stay. Okay, and inshallah everything will be recorded. And if you want slides, it's okay. Yeah. Okay. Font weight. I want the font weight. This one. I want to set the font weight to 300, so it's a little bigger. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. I think my inputs are good, but the button I want it to be smaller. So, guys, I will ask you a question. Are you ready? Okay. I want to edit just the button. Okay. So I can tell you a way to just edit one input from the others, and they don't have class names. Okay. They just have type value. Okay, we have one text, one password, one submit, right? So you actually can target one type by adding this. If you want a value inside the tag, it has a new formatting. You have to know it. Okay, you open this brackets, you know it, this one, and say, basically, I want the input that has type equal to submit. That's it. Open the brackets. Now you told what's the difference between these two? It's the same, right? Input, but you actually specified one input only that has type submit. Okay, so whatever we write here will be applied on our button login here. Okay, so I will show you right now. I don't want to take the full width, right? So I will set max width, okay, to just 100 pixels. See the difference? It's 100 pixels here. From the beginning to the end, 100 pixels. Okay, we can set the background so the button will show up clearly. So I'll write my color. Okay, I want blue. Okay. I want the color of the login text to be white. So I use this. Okay. So hey guys, see this one. If I move the button to the mouse to the button, it doesn't do anything, right? But there is a method called cursor and set it to pointer. This tells the program that when you hover over the button, it will change to this pointer, if you see it. Okay, so use it in buttons usually. Okay. Okay, it's called cursor pointer, value pointer. Okay. Okay, we want to font size pixels. Is it good? It's good. We want the font weight to be 600. Well, actually, we put this to 600 font weight. Let me see. Yeah, H2 font weight 600. So, oh, I want 600. Okay, I want this to be little smaller to 500, for example. I want letter spacing beyond pixel. And then transition also 0.5. Okay. Once we implement the JavaScript, you will see what transition actually does. Okay. So we are now finished this one, and this one. Okay. I just edit the margin in the inputs to 10 pixels. Okay. Okay. I'm going back in the code if you want to revise or check your code. Okay, let's wait for a minute. Where from box to input. This one, two margins. You mean this one? Oh, input. Okay, this input. Okay. Yeah, I was just so I was explaining you how to use margin. Okay. I forgot to remove it. Sorry for that. Okay. Yeah, guys, revise with me if anything doesn't make sense. Let me know. Okay. Not padding. Hey guys, padding 10 pixels. Okay. Add in the input instead of margin, add padding 10 pixels. Okay. Okay. What else? I'll change my color a little bit. Mm, okay. Now I think it's more good. It was bad in first. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Everything is good now. We finished the button, which is submit type. Let's now just write one code so that I think everything is okay now. Okay. So guys, if we see right here, we have our sign-in image, our sign-in page is fully complete right now. Okay. It has button, text fields, you can write in them, sign in, and password 123 is not showing up. Okay. Button, it doesn't go anywhere because we want to do just the design. And sign page should take us to the sign-in form, sign up form. Okay. So let's make this one to work. But first we have to create the sign up form. And we have an easy way to do it. I'll tell you. Okay, let's bring the code now. Okay. Guys, I will move to the HTML if you finish the CSS. Okay. Tell me okay to go to the HTML. Okay. Another one. Okay. Okay. Everything is okay. Okay. So to let you see the code now, we have section and we have container. The container should include the user sign-in box and the user sign-up box. So actually they have the same code. If I just copy the sign-up box, just make sure that you write the copy the right one. Okay. This is the sign-up box. This is the container. Okay. I have to include this one. Okay. So this one, I want from here to here. Okay, don't mess this up. I will take from the sign-up box to the end of sign box and copy. Okay, I will copy and then put it under the sign-up box right here. Okay. So we have now, if you see, we have sign-in box and change every sign-in box to sign-up box. So sign-up box. Okay. Then image box. Okay, cool. Form box. Okay. Okay, I will let you guys copy. Okay. Okay. I think you all copied. Just rename it to be sign up box. And then we want to add some text fields. We want username, for example. I will copy this one and I bought مثلا email address. Okay. I want also another password one. So copy this and paste. So I want confirm password. Okay. If we see how it looks right now, okay, you will see now that we have 4 text fields: the username, the email address, password, and confirm password. Okay, we can change this to be create an account. If you have any question, guys, ask, because this is an important section. We don't want to mess this up. Okay, if you have any questions, I'm looking for the chat right now. And I forgot one thing to add, guys, in the paragraph. Okay, this one. Add class name. I want class name to be weird. To be sign up, for example. Okay, I'll tell you why. Because we will use this class. It's in the paragraph, right? We want to use class in the animation part. You'll see. Just copy the class name and put it in the paragraph in sign up box. So how does it choose between sign up box and sign in box? Okay, so you may notice okay, that the actually sign up box come on top of the sign in. You know why? Because actually we have the code for the sign in still, but it's actually behind this one, so you can see it. You know why it's behind? Because it take the same formatting for the image box, for the form box. So this actually got the formatting for this form box. So it took the same position, same width, same height, same background. So they are in the same position. That's why it shows, because HTML work, if you write a code above, then it changed its value down, it take the second value every single time. Okay, so why it took sign up, not sign in? Because sign up is actually after sign in, so it's overridden. But actually they are on top of each other. So we will change their position. We want their position to be like this. Okay, we want their position. If I click on this, I want the create to get here and the image to get here. So we learn how to do that. It's simple code. But let's move step by step. Okay, good question, guys. Good question. Okay, all right. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so you see the create account comes on top of the sign in. Okay, we have to edit everything before we move it to this hand side. So let's edit the button color. How we edit it? We just take the same root. Okay, copy. Yes. Okay. Okay, but actually I want to specify a new color for it. Okay, open the brackets. But actually, if I edit it here, it will override these values. So I have to make the root different. So I will specify I want the button that has submit button, submit type inside form box, inside the sign up form, not all user, because they are two taking the user class name, right? They are both taking the user class name. But actually I can use this now. Okay, so I use the user to edit both of them, and then I will use sign up box to add some changes to the sign up, so it will not affect the sign in. Okay, how we include it? Okay, actually the sign in box right here is from user, so it will be typed like this: use dot sign up box. like that, with no spacing between them. Okay, no spacing. Section dot container dot user dot sign up box, then phone box, then input. Okay. To change the color, I want the background, for example, and I want it to be somewhere near red. So I will write my color. Okay, E7, 3E, and 49. Okay. So it will look like that now. Okay. So I just want to edit the color and leave everything as it is. Okay, it has pointer. Okay, it has max width 100 pixels, the same as this. But I just override this from blue to red. Okay, that's all I want right now. Okay, now let's make what? Let's make what? Okay. Okay. Do you see this class? This is the sign up box now. Okay. We will leave the sign in now. Okay. We will not lock it. Okay. This is from the beginning. Okay. Sign up box. I want to edit this one right here. This paragraph. Okay. So how I reach it? How I reach it, guys? Sorry. Okay. It may be hard. Okay. So I want to edit this paragraph right here. Okay. Actually, I want to edit this sign up link. So how to edit link? We just put A. Okay. And then edit. It will work with you every single time, guys. Don't worry about that. But I want to teach you how to use it because you have one link. Okay. It doesn't affect your website very much, yeah. But in real-time websites, you may have many links, and you want to edit this one only. Okay, so after phone box, we put B. Excellent. Okay, but okay, so actually the paragraph is a parent for some phone box, so it's excellent. I just edited one code here. If you can copy it, I added class to the page. Okay, so actually the A is inside the B. Okay, that has class name sign up. So we write as you said. Okay. So we'll take this code, section, container user until phone box. Okay. Until phone box. Then under phone box, there is new class I added. It's called sign up. Is this link here? Okay. This paragraph. Okay. So I just put dot sign up because it's a class name under phone box. If you see it right here, back again. I'm sorry for switching over and over, but this class name is under this phone box. So this phone box is the parent, and this is sign up is the parent for the link. So the link is a child for sign up. So we have to bring its parent called sign up, then call the A. Okay, but if you write it A only, it will work with you in some projects and some not, because if you have many A's, then you will miss your code. Okay. I want to change font weight to be 600. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. So back again, because I added this class sign up, I want to make it sure. Sign up is the paragraph. Okay, it's this paragraph right here. right there. Okay, sign up. This is the paragraph. Okay, but if you remember, we edited the title, the text fields, and button. We forgot to change the the paragraph. So let's make it quickly. Okay, so let's make the sign up first. Okay, so I want to make the sign up first. Okay, it will be edited in the sign up form and the sign in form because we used the global class called user here, this one. So will it apply in the sign up box and it will be applied in sign in box. So we will edit for both. That's the power of class right here. Instead of writing two codes, I will write one, just one. Okay, got your point. Okay. Okay, let's edit it. I want its position to be relative. Okay. Sorry. And margin from the button, from the login button. So I will just add margin from the top, 10 pixels as everything else here in the form to be more consistent. I'll make it 20, I don't think. Yeah. 20 pixels. Font size. 12. Letter spacing. And, color. Like one we used before. And then I want it to be uppercase. So text transform, if you remember it, text transform, I want to be uppercase. Oh, this text declaration. Transform. Uppercase. It's uppercase. Let's make it bigger. Font weight to be, for example, 300. I think it makes sense more now because it wasn't appearing at the first. Okay, it's actually edited in the sign-in box also, so you don't have to bother to go back and edit again. Okay, so after we finished the paragraph, we want to edit its child, which is the link. So we will add the same header here, but add just the link, I mean. Okay. And font weight, I want to make it bigger than the text. So the text font weight was 300. I want this to be 600, for example. So it will show up more. I want text decoration. You remember text decoration that I didn't want in the first place? Decoration, this one. It removes any this underline or botted or I just want to remove it, so I split to none. So there is no underline under sign. Okay. Okay. What else? What else? Make maybe color. And this one. Okay. Actually, more readable. Hey guys, does everything make sense right now? Until now, yeah, until now. Any property you don't understand how it works, and maybe you're wondering about something somewhere? Tell me, guys. Clear the tool, amazing, amazing. Now it makes sense. Yes, I think. Oh, I know. It makes sense after we finish because at the beginning it's all messed up and you don't see the picture in front of you. So if you if you practice doing projects and seeing projects and doing projects, it will make clear and sense through time. Yeah. Okay. So you guys, actually, you can make this in 10 minutes or 15 minutes, but we guys specifying everything. So because we don't all know everything, there is beginners with us, there is intermediate, and there's advanced. So I'm keeping up with everyone. So I'm not too advanced, so the all beginners will be bored and quit, and I'm not too slow, so so the advanced don't get bored. You know what I mean? So yeah, through time, it makes sense a lot. Yeah, perfect base. Okay, thank you. That's good. Okay. Now, we finished the sign in and sign up box. Okay. Now the reminding part is the JavaScript. Okay. So so guys, let's actually make. Okay. Abdurrahman wants to speak with you, the leader of our group. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, guys.
Let me remove the speaker. Where's the mouse? Where's the mouse? Okay, go ahead.
Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Thank you for attending today. I know it took a long time to finish, but I hope everything was clear. Uh, don't worry. In the upcoming sessions, we will speed up. We will go from there and we will add some functionalities. We will talk about security, maybe. We will talk about different languages, different frameworks, and we will actually set you up with a Git repository so you can host your projects there, and we will go along with you to make you portfolio websites so you can showcase your awesome projects there. So I know it's a kind of a slow start, but usually we usually do a beginner to intermediate friendly tutorials on Wednesdays. And on Fridays, we go crazy and we do full stack applications, we do cloud infrastructures, we do a lot of awesome stuff. So if you feel this is a little bit easy, you can watch it later. You can attend, revise your information again, and join us on Friday. On Friday is a free day. We will discuss anything. We can learn new stuff together. So it doesn't have an agenda, it doesn't have a schedule, it's a casual meeting. We will do it as long as people want it to do. So yeah, and we have, so basically our programs for now, we have Wednesdays for web development, Mondays for cloud computing topics, and on Sundays we have some topics related to the best practices that software engineers do, some algorithms to talk about in the real world, how they are implemented, and we do some we try to close the gap between theoretical and practical and try to provide you with real world examples as projects so you can show it to everyone as well. So, and again, as I mentioned, Fridays, which is a free day, we do a lot of stuff there. So, if you guys enjoyed the session, I believe there will be an email sent to you already to evaluate the session. So please evaluate the session, give us your feedback. It will always help us do better stuff in the future. So yeah, Next time, today is Wednesday. If you want, you can tune in on Friday. I will be your host for Friday. So I can't wait to see you guys there. If you have any final moments, any last words you want to share, any questions, any concerns, we are here. Okay, nice. I'm very happy with your feedback on the chat. Thank you, Pooja. Thank you, Batul. Thank you, Jaber. Thank you, all guys, for attending. I know it's a long session, but it will be worth it, inshallah. And if you guys want to go even يعني more than a week, a day per week, we can do that as well. So it depends on you guys. So we will send a form to you to choose whenever you want to finish the project. Salman, he will be maintaining the form and will update you with responses. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Um, okay, all of you are in the DSC group. Is anyone? All right, everyone I think is on the DSC group. All right, cool. Okay. Um, See you guys. I will upload, inshallah, this week the session and all the resources you need and the full functioning code as well. So you can move along if you want to and practice with yourself. It would be awesome. Yeah. Okay, guys. See you, inshallah, next time. If you want to hang out and ask any questions, you are free to do so.